Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and esteemed colleagues, good morning. And welcome to the 2025 Governor's Excellence in Housing and Economic Development Awards Brunch. Today we gather not only to celebrate achievement, but to honor vision, collaboration, and unwavering commitment of individuals and organizations who are reshaping communities and fueling economic opportunity across New Jersey. This year, we received our largest number of nominations. Each submission reflected a powerful story of impact, resilience, and innovation. It was no easy task to select from such a strong group of candidates. And we commend every nominee for the differences they are making. The award recipients we recognize today exemplify what it means to lead with a purpose. Their projects are generating jobs, expanding access to affordable housing, and creating inclusive spaces where people and businesses can thrive. So thank you for being here as we recognize these inspiring efforts and the people behind them. I now invite Jacqueline Suarez, Commissioner of the Department of Community Affairs, to the stage to present our first honor of the day, the Housing and Economic Development Hall of Fame Award. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Suarez.
All right, well, good morning, everyone. Before I jump in, I do just want everybody to give a round of applause to all the staff that really put the entire conference together. It's not easy. They're all exhausted. They usually run right back to their rooms after these events and take either a quick nap or hopefully a long sleep until they wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning to get back down and do it all again. So I just wanted to take that moment. I have the privilege of giving the award out for the Housing and Economic Development Hall of Fame. And this award recognizes pioneers in the housing and economic development fields. And these trailblazers range from those who work to create, finance, and develop affordable housing and economic growth opportunities to individuals who advocate, lead, and educate the public on the issues. This year, we are proud to induct Robert F. Garashi into the 2025 Housing and Economic Development Hall of Fame. Bob is the founder and chief executive officer of the New Jersey Community Development Corporation, the NJCDC, whose mission is to create opportunities to transform lives in New Jersey's third largest city, Paterson. Starting with 2 employees and 1 program in 1994, NJCDC now employs more than 150 people and has an annual operating budget in excess of $18 million. To say it's grown exponentially is an understatement. Bob serves as a gubernatorial appointee to the Board of Trustees of William Patterson University and the Paterson Housing Authority. Additionally, Bob serves on the boards of the Health Coalition of Passaic County and KIPP Patterson Prep Charter School. Bob also chairs the New Markets Tax Credit Allocation Committee for New Jersey Community Capital. Bob is an inductee of the New Jersey Hall of Fame and is a Russ Berry Award recipient. Let us take a moment to view his acceptance video.
I started NJCDC 31 years ago because I wanted to create an organization capable of transformative change here in the city of Paterson. Over the years, we've built more than 200 units of affordable housing, including service-enriched housing for people with disabilities and youth leaving foster care. We've been able to move nearly 100 people from homelessness to a place of their own through our Housing First model. We're particularly proud of Barclay Place, a 56-unit building in partnership with St. Joseph's Health, providing housing to individuals and families with chronic health issues, understanding that housing is healthcare. We have a number of affordable housing projects in development. There's one that I call Community Development 101, taking down a seedy go-go bar at a key intersection in Paterson's historic district and replacing it with 10 units of affordable housing and ground floor retail. Ridding the neighborhood of nuisance properties while meeting pressing needs is our key objective. We are a multi-service community development and social service agency, and so we do a lot more than housing. In fact, each day we serve more than 4,000 children and families. An important focus is education and youth development. We've created a 900-student charter school, now 18 years old, to provide alternatives for students and parents. We operate several large after-school programs, as well as a large preschool to give our youngest students the head start that they deserve. Economic development is really important. Most notable has been our work helping to create Patterson's National Park. I served for 10 years on the Federal Advisory Commission that ushered in the park that has enormous potential to spur economic vitality in Patterson. We've created a youth center to give teens a safe place to be, and we've recently designed a new $12 million expansion to help as many young people as possible. This in a city without any city youth or recreation center. I love the podcast studio we've created to give young people a platform to speak out on issues that are important to them. And I'm very proud of the young people we work with who go on to some of the most prestigious universities in the country, schools like Stanford and Yale and UPenn and Harvard. Going to an Ivy League school is not the be-all and end-all, but it does show that kids from Patterson can compete with kids from anywhere else. After 31 years, I still come to the office really excited each and every day to do this work and to help build a stronger Patterson. My message for others is simple. Do whatever you can to improve your own community. And remember, great opportunities to help others seldom come, but small ones surround us each and every day. I'm really proud to receive this honor, and I'd like to thank all of the wonderful people who have been part of this 31-year journey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Bob Garashi. Okay, I'm now going to welcome Kaya King, Chief of Staff to DCA, to present the Adaptive Reuse Transformation Award. Kaya?
Good morning. How's everybody feeling today? It's good to see some folks returning on the second day. It's a pleasure. I've had such a wonderful time talking with everyone at this conference and for all of us to be able to connect and collaborate. I have the privilege and pleasure this morning of presenting the Adaptive Reuse Transformation Award. This award honors a project that creatively repurposed existing structures, preserving historical and architectural significance while contributing to economic growth and community revitalization. This year, we are proud to present this award to the Jonathan Sine Building at JFS NJ Weinberg campus. The Jonathan Sine Building is the third phase of an ambitious development project undertaken by the Jewish Federation of Southern New Jersey, JFS NJ, to create a holistic, supportive campus for seniors and adults with autism spectrum disorders to live, socialize, and build life skills. Let's take a moment to view their acceptance video.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Dubrow-Weiss. I'm the very proud CEO of the Jewish Federation of Southern New Jersey. I've been working in this role for about 12 years. When the opportunity came to refurbish a building and renovate it with a vision for providing services and programs for older adults with dementia and for adults with disabilities, and for them to have day programs where they were in a shared space and have it look like a main street where individuals with disabilities can learn life skills so we can help get them jobs in the community, and for the seniors with dementia to be able to wander and relive past experiences in a safe and nurturing environment. We were so excited to be able to do this project. The area in which it sits is also where we have affordable housing for adults with disabilities and for people over the age of 55. This project really allows us to teach individuals with disabilities how they can be productive members of the community. The idea of just having fun and putting the two populations together and watching them bowl in a hallway is so much fun. And each life is being touched by another. It's also strengthened our community because you can come in and get a cup of coffee and actually see the goodness that is going on within the walls of that building. It is such an amazing feeling to just be there and watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a big congratulations to Jennifer Dubrow-Weiss of the Jewish Federation of Southern New Jersey as she makes her way to accept this award. All right, moving right along. I now welcome NJRA Chief Strategy Officer Oscar Parham to the stage to introduce our next award.
Thank you, Kai. How's everybody doing? Good morning, and I'm very privileged to have the honor to introduce our Innovative Economic Development Award. Next, we recognize the Innovative Economic Development Award, which acknowledges groundbreaking initiatives that promote economic prosperity, job creation, and sustainable development. This year, we are proud to present this award to the Forum at Madison for ambitiously high-impact housing development that redefines sustainable, inclusive economic development and what it should look like. This new construction project spans 2 parcels and has delivered 44 high-quality, energy-efficient homes designed to Passive House Institute U.S. standards, which is the gold standard in sustainable building. The Borough of Madison's leadership, including funding the demolition of the existing Civic Center and supporting critical infrastructure, has been central to bringing this vision to life. This project is more than just housing. It's an engine for economic growth. It creates construction, long-term management jobs, supports vulnerable populations, and reduces energy burdens for tenants and advances New Jersey's climate goals. So let's take a moment to review the acceptance video, please.
My name is Ed Martoglio, and I'm one of the 3 founders of RPM Development. We are a affordable housing and mixed income developer and operator in the state of New Jersey. I lead a really great team of developers and contractors and property managers. The development we're talking about that won the Governor's Award for Excellence is in Madison. It's 44 homes, and what makes this project particularly special and one that we at RPM are very proud of is that it is built to a really unusually high level of sustainability. The passive energy generated from the solar panels will be enough to cover all of the energy costs of the building. This is a multifamily passive house approaching net zero, really highly unusual in the state, and probably most critically, it makes a wonderful home for 44 families in really a great town of Madison.
Ladies and gentlemen, congratulate Edward Martiglio from RPM for his innovative contribution, The Forum at Madison. Let's give him a warm round of applause. I would now like to welcome New Jersey and Housing Mortgage Finance Agency Chief of Staff Terry Tucker to present our next award.
Thank you, Oscar. I don't know who chose me to do this one. Our next award category is the Excellence in Housing Award. These awards recognize exceptional projects that provide high-quality, affordable housing options to meet the diverse needs of residents. We are delighted to present 2 Excellence in Housing Awards today. Our first award is presented to Oliver Station. Oliver Station is a transformative mixed-use development located at 1800 Davis Street in Camden's Whitman Park neighborhood. Strategically positioned adjacent to the Patco High-Speed Line's Ferry Avenue Station. It offers residents seamless connections to the broader region, promoting both convenience and regional integration. Architecturally, Oliver Station harmonizes with the neighborhood's character, featuring a 3-story structure that integrates 47 modern, affordable apartments for individuals aged 55 and older. The ground floor houses a 5,350 square foot virtual health medical practice, providing accessible healthcare services to both residents and the surrounding community. Culturally, the development pays homage to local history by being named after Reverend Thomas Clement Oliver, a notable figure associated with the Underground Railroad, and Lieutenant Governor Sheila Oliver, an advocate for housing and health equity. Functionally, Oliver Station addresses critical community needs by combining affordable housing with healthcare services, advancing health equity and neighborhood revitalization. Let us take a moment to review their acceptance video.
My name is Nick Angelosi, Regional Vice President for the Michaels Organization, and I've been developing affordable housing in the state of New Jersey for over 20 years. Oliver Station is the most exciting affordable housing development that I've worked on in my career for various reasons. One is that I got to work side by side with a world-class healthcare provider in Virtua Health to tackle the affordable housing crisis through high-quality housing and world-class healthcare under the same roof. Moreover, was able to work closely with the Camden Redevelopment Agency to redevelop a brownfield property, Paco Speed Line, which has a train station stop immediately adjacent to our property that provides access into Philadelphia Center City, as well as New York and Atlantic City. A major lesson I learned in Oliver Station is the power of teamwork. As a developer, you generally have the mindset that you can do everything by yourself. And what I've learned intimately in this development is that you can go much further together than you can alone. Oliver Station has allowed us not only to provide high quality homes that our seniors can afford, but also lift up the community by providing world-class healthcare in the neighborhood.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Nick Cangelosi and Oliver Station for their outstanding achievement. We will now recognize the Excellence in Housing Development Award, Residents at Harper. Residents at Harper is a new 76-unit affordable housing community located in Morristown, New Jersey. Developed by Penrose in collaboration with Morristown Township and various state and county partners. The community is designed to meet the critical need for affordable rental housing in Burlington County. The community offers 100% affordable housing, with all units available to families earning between 30% and 60% of the area median income. The apartment mix includes 1, 2, and 3-bedroom units, and 5 apartments are reserved for formerly homeless individuals and families. In addition, 4 units are fully accessible for residents with physical disabilities, and 2 units are equipped to support individuals with hearing and vision impairments. This project was funded through a combination of 9% low-income housing tax credit, equity from RBC Capital Markets, a construction loan from Citizens Bank, and financial support from Morristown Township and Burlington County's Home Program. The New Jersey Housing and Mortgage Finance Agency has provided over $10 million in tax credit equity and an additional $3.5 million from its Affordable Housing Production Fund to ensure the project's completion. Let's take a moment to view their acceptance video.
My name is Noah Freiberg. I'm a senior developer with Penrose. I've been with the company for 13 years, and I help lead the creation of new affordable developments in the state of New Jersey. So Residents at Harper is a 76-unit family project located in Morristown, New Jersey, across from the Morristown Mall. It has 14 one-bedrooms, 42 two-bedrooms, and 19 three-bedroom units that are available to families between 30 and 60% of the area median income of Burlington County. One of the great features of this project is its proximity to jobs, schools, and everyday essentials that families need. So we have a whole host of amenities here for the residents, including a fitness room, this community space. We have a game room, childcare space for families with young kids. The goal of all this space is so that families feel that they aren't just renting an apartment, but they're joining a community. These developments don't happen without a lot of driven partners all driving towards the same goal. Seeing the large number of applications we received and folks that are eager to have access to live in a great community is a very fulfilling thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating Noah Freiberg and the team at Residence at Harper for their exceptional achievement in housing development. I now welcome New Jersey Economic Development Authority, Paul Seppi, Chief of Tax Credit Incentives Officer, to present our next award.
I know. Terry's book wasn't updated. I'm not Ty Cooper. I can never be that short. Thanks, Terry. It's a pleasure to be here to present the Small Business of Distinction Awards, recognizing the achievements of small businesses that have demonstrated excellence, innovation, and a positive impact on their communities. Today, we have the privilege of honoring two exceptional New Jersey businesses. First, we congratulate Don Ricky Colombian Bakery of Elizabeth, New Jersey. Shout out. I don't believe you all brought the rolls down, so I'm not sure what we have there. Led by a passionate team deeply rooted in the community, Don Ricky Bakery was among the first businesses to embrace the vision of a renewed commercial district. With dedication and collaboration, they transformed their storefront with new signage, vibrant design, and inviting aesthetics that captured the spirit of Colombian culture and contributed, to the visual identity of the district. Don Ricky Bakery was founded in 1976 by the Rojas family. It has been a success story and a staple of the Latino business community in Elizabeth. When the Rojas family found that there was a high demand for the home-baked goods, pastries, and sweet fillings, and now their famous gluten-free yucca bread, they branched out into making their own freshly baked breads, which they continue to do to this day. Sandra Rojas, the business owner, is a Latino entrepreneur with tenacity and great experience. In 2011, she purchased the family business after her father retired and has dedicated herself to bringing her family business into the 21st century, innovating daily operations and emphasizing customer relations. Let's take a moment to view their acceptance video.
I inherited my family business. Has been a community business for 50 years in New Jersey. We are for the first Colombian bakery in the state of New Jersey, and we are growing every day. When my parents started 50 years ago, it was just us. the Latinos. We're the only Hispanic in Elizabeth. I'm a Latino and Hispanic community leader for using my business for the people. For me to use my business as a bridge between community and entrepreneurs and everything that is out there, resources and the government, that's very important. We're going to be 50 years in business on the 1st of October of 2026. And right now we're remodeling and we're welcoming the new year and the 50th year.
Let us welcome to the stage Sandra Rojas of Don Ricky Colombian Bakery and join in congratulating her on this award. Congratulations again, Sandra. Next, we celebrate Quarks Advantage. Quarks Advantage is a high-tech consulting firm originally founded in New Jersey and deeply committed to growing its activities within the state. The company is a direct product of the NJEDA Innovation Fellows Program, where they have exemplified the passion and drive for innovation the program was designed to foster. Beyond their own success, Quarks Advantage, has actively contributed to the ecosystem by encouraging collaboration among cohort members, promoting the program across networks, and serving as a living example of how the NJEDA innovates and empowers small businesses to thrive in New Jersey. A clear example of their community-focused innovation is Maternity Connect, an AI-based app designed to support pregnant women and their mothers, and new mothers, with features like AI-assisted responses, baby health tracking, peer support, and connections to healthcare providers. The platform addresses critical needs in the maternal and infant health. This work earned Quarks Advantage the Maternal and Infant Health Award presented by First Lady Tammy Murphy, a public recognition of their positive impact. Let us take a moment to view their acceptance video.
My name is Jose Gabriel Carrasco. I'm the CEO of Quarks Advantage. It's a high consulting firm in innovation and technology. And I'm a lawyer. I'm a PhD in law and international relationships and internationalist. So I'm doing this because it's all my passion since I had 14 years old and started to work in computers. For that reason, I decided to start new here in New Jersey and start with something I really love, that is innovation and technology. We are innovators. We are trying to make new and different things that can make the difference in the real world. And making things like working in quantum computing, working in AI, working with biotech. This award makes us to try and try and try and teach other ones to try, to try, to try. Our business will be better and stronger, sharing this with other people, sharing this with other entrepreneurs, and giving them the advice to be successful in the future and make this Jersey City and all this New Jersey a great place to work, to live, and to prosper.
Ladies and Gentlemen, join me in welcoming Dr. Carrasco to the stage to accept his award. Congratulations again, sir. At this time, I'd now like to bring up to the stage, or to the podium, NJRA's Chief Operating Officer, Darrell Godfrey, to present the award for leading neighborhood revitalization.
Good morning. We got to do just a little better than that. So when we started doing this, I'm gonna get a little bit off script as usual. I can't see because of glaring lights. It's important that I motivate the crowd. That's what they told me to do. So what I'm going to do is just really tell you guys, good morning. That's what I'm saying, So I'm not going to have you stretch and do the usual things that they tell you to do in church. But I'm just going to say we are pleased to have you here to support these awardees. This is what it comes down to. Really, all of the great work that the organizations here do leads to this. It leads to an effort. It leads to great housing. So today I'm here in honor to present this year's Leading Neighborhood Revitalization Partnership Award, an award that recognizes the transformative collaboration that brings lasting positive changes to our communities. Today, we celebrate two projects that exemplify what's possible when public agencies, educational institutions, and local government unite around a shared vision of inclusion, equity, and support. First, we recognize the residents of South College Drive, led by the Housing Authority, a Gloucester County nonprofit, the Gloucester County Housing Development Corporation, Rowan College of South Jersey, the Gloucester County Administration, and the Township of Deptford. This initiative that delivers not just housing, but provides affordable, supportive housing with access to tailored service delivered on-site by dedicated social workers and through strong community partnerships. The residents of South College Drive is a 24-unit, one-bedroom mid-rise apartment building located at the heart of Rowan College's Gloucester campus. This model removes access barriers and ensures that residents have stability and resources needed to thrive, combining housing, education, and support to one integrated setting. Let us take a moment to review this special project.
My name is Frank DeMarco. I'm the director of the Gloucester County Board of Commissioners. The residence at South College Drive is a 24-unit, one-bedroom, mid-rise apartment building designed specifically for individuals with developmental and intellectual disabilities. Located on the Gloucester County campus of Rowan College of South Jersey. Living in this community will allow special needs residents to benefit from vital support services on the campus. I'm inspired that we had so many people who are willing to do this with us. So many partners. I mean, in Gloucester County, we partner with everyone. It's so much easier to split the workload up. This is now a community that provides a one-stop continuum of care that includes housing, education, job training, medical access, security, and supportive services, bundled in one area, on one campus, with a unified vision.
Frank DeMarco, Director of the Gloucester County Board of Commissioners, is here to accept the award of residence at South College Drive. So as usual, I'm gonna go off script again. And this project is really dear to my heart. Part of what we do is really just revitalize urban communities. In this community, I was born and raised right around the corner from this project. And when it came to me, I was like, whoa, we're doing something that we're not just changing the downtown, we're changing the inner core of a city. And I am just proud of this because I remember when our president and CEO came and she said, we're getting $25 million from the Shirley A. Oliver Fund. I almost just, it just rung true to me, primarily because we are getting money that we can utilize our way. We can transform communities our way. We can do a lending program that helps communities. And thanks to, God bless her, Shirley Oliver, she felt the heart. She felt what Leslie was saying. And then the leadership that came after her, Jacqueline Soares, Kaya King, they pushed the envelope. So this is our first deal. This is the one where we said we put in all of our money in this one deal. But we connected with a developer who was also from the community. And I'll give you a little bit what he's about. 560, 572 13th Avenue, located in Newark, New Jersey. This project is a 3-story, low-rise, multifamily building with 16 residential units. Each unit features 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The development also has a community center that will be a common space for residents, a media room, a conference meeting room. The construction and development of the multifamily property is exciting vision and focused revitalization of the Fairmont neighborhood in the Westward section of Newark. This development will aid in transforming the neighborhood area. This project was funded by $4.5 million loan from the NJRA Shirley Oliver Affordable Housing Support Initiative. It is an example of high-quality affordable housing. This project was designed to fit within the City of Newark's redevelopment objectives and in the recipient of the city's supportive goal of providing diverse housing supply in Fairmont Heights neighborhood in Newark's West Ward. The development will add in the progress toward the revitalization of neighborhood that has suffered from disinvestment and neglect for decades. It will create a safe, livable, sustainable neighborhood living in the residents. Let's take a moment to review the site.
My name is Ricardo Sosa. I've been in construction for 30+ years, and I love what I do. I'm able to serve the community. The 3 sites that we acquired were the worst property on the block. It was a burnt 6-family house on one of the parcel. The other 2 parcel was 2 abandoned foundation for 2-family homes. By developing them, our neighborhood was well maintained, property could be clearly seen, and their property value increased for the neighborhood, and the neighborhood became safer. So the award recognized hard work, collaboration, dedication, reinforcement that the team efforts are valued. For the resident, it's trust, credibility, and let them know that they're working with a reputable team. What I'm really excited about that we made this neighborhood safer.
Please, please join me in congratulating Ricardo Sosa of Ganoso Development and the entire team behind 560-572 13th Avenue, North New Jersey. So in sports, there's what they have, the team really, we call the starters. And then they switch to, the middle guy, that's me. Then they bring in the closer. And I've had the esteemed privilege of working with the closer for 11 years. Right, Oscar? We just hit our 11 years. Now I get a pension, another story. But more importantly, Leslie has led this agency through such a transformative evolution, I say. And I would like to say to her, just thank her personally for the work she has done. But also say that the next award recipient is just a wonderful person that I know personally. So Leslie, close it.
I am going to ask the wait staff to stand down for a few minutes. I'm going to ask the wait staff, you have a difficult job, but if for the next 5 minutes you can just stand still. Thank you. And let's give a round of applause to the awardees. These individuals have worked tremendously hard. And we've discussed over the past 2 days how difficult it is to undertake these projects. And the projects are amazing. But it's hard to hear over the clanking of dishes. So we appreciate everything that you do, but just allow us this moment to honor the individuals in the communities throughout New Jersey who are doing outstanding work. And we promise we won't be much longer, and then you can make all the noise you want because we'll be off the stage. I think it's still, my script says morning. I'm not gonna go off script, I'm really not, because I have to, Terry, you started it, but I have to stay on script. I am honored to present the Senator Ronald L. Rice Impact Award. Senator Rice dedicated his life to serving the people of New Jersey. And his impact on our state is immeasurable. His career spanned decades. He was a champion of social justice, affordable housing, economic development, and community empowerment. He worked tirelessly to improve the lives of countless residents, especially those in underserved communities. Upon his death, we created this award with the approval of Lieutenant Governor Oliver, almost promoted her to senator, but with Lieutenant Governor Oliver, and it pays tribute to individuals who've made significant impacts on housing, economic development, or community improvements. As we present this award today, we do so not only to honor the recipient, but to also pay tribute to the legacy of Senator Rice and his service and dedication to the people of New Jersey. I am honored. I've been teasing him for the past few weeks about what I'm going to say to introduce him, but I promise you that I'm going to honor your legacy. The 2025 recipient of the Senator L. Rice Impact Award is Elnardo Webster II. We all know that Elnardo is a senior partner of Connell Foley. That's one of the top law firms in the state of New Jersey. He's a distinguished attorney. You don't want to be on the other side of him. He's an influential strategist who brings together law, business, and I added this, Elnardo, compassion and politics to deliver results for clients around the state. The projects that have been completed, that you have had a hand in, have changed the course of life for the people who are blessed to live in them, whether affordable or not. And I'm going to pause to say it one more time before we leave Atlantic City. We all live in affordable housing. Some can afford more than others. It has been my distinct pleasure, and now I'm off script, to work with you over the past 25 years. You are an amazing leader. You work to find the common denominator rather than focus on people's differences. And you've worked to bring people together. You say things that need to be said, and you hold developers accountable. We work very hard in the state to undertake projects, and not everybody all the time does exactly what they're supposed to do. But me knowing that you're in the room allows me to understand that you're always going to make sure that right is done. And I appreciate your integrity on this matter. Now I'm back on script because I have to say this, and he thinks I'm going to be funny. Elnardo is a proud alumnus of the Rutgers University, the state university in New Jersey. And I love saying this. He earned his bachelor's, MBA, and Juris Doctorate from the state's premier university and was a letterman for the Scarlet Knights when he was earning his bachelor degree. Beyond his work, he gives back to the community, serving on numerous boards, including St. Peter's University, Rutgers Board of Overseers, St. Peter's Prep School Board, Crossroads Theater, and Cathedral Healthcare System. He is committed to looking forward, but also giving back. He is the co-founder of Sports Future, a nonprofit organization benefiting inner city youth. Let's take a moment to hear from the illustrious Elnardo Webster.
My name is Elnardo Webster. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Connell Foley. I am a senior partner at the firm, and I represent developers. I'm able to work on many types of projects in many different parts of the state to help make communities better. My job is to help develop and redevelop properties all around New Jersey. Some days I'm working on warehouses, some days I'm working on apartment buildings, some days I'm doing affordable housing. It spans the gamut. The things that I'm most proud of are when I can take a long abandoned vacant lot and put new housing in there. I'm fortunate to have had a chance to work with Ron, Senator Rice, personally. To have an award that's in his name that I'm receiving is humbling. I know firsthand the amount of work and commitment to the community that Ron demonstrated, and to be able to receive something in his name is very humbling, and I'm very appreciative. It's important that we create safe, affordable housing for our citizens in New Jersey, and every day I wake up trying to figure out how to do that. I believe that quality, safe, affordable housing is a foundation and something that everybody deserves.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating the man who loves to win, the 2025 Senator Ronald L. Rice Impact Award recipient, Mr. Elnardo Webster II. I'm sorry. I have to mention something else that Elnardo and I have in common. He played for my absolute favorite NFL team, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yes. We want to thank you on behalf of myself, Commissioner Jacqueline Soares, in her absence, HMFA Executive Director Melanie Walter, Tim Sullivan, President and CEO of EDA, did I say that right? Paul Sever, you're so crazy. Terry Tucker in her acting capacity, Kaya King. We just want to thank you. We start working on this almost immediately after today. So we work very hard to pull all of this together to make sure that it's informative, that you enjoy yourself, that you have the opportunity to build new relationships. So we want to thank you for coming to the 2025 Governor's Conference on Housing and Economic Development. And let's applaud the leaders of the organizations because they do a great job. Before I get to the last announcement and allow the wait staff back to their jobs, we want all of the award winners to come back to the stage so that we can get a group photo with you. And then we're also going to ask that you save the date. We're going to look forward to seeing you, same bat channel, maybe not the same bat time, September 29th and 30th, 2026, here in Atlantic City. Thank you for coming. Get home safely and keep doing the great work that you do. And give yourselves a round of applause.